Here we go. Lan Yan, the new free 4-star Anemo catalyst from Liyue, is finally making her debut in version 5.3. Let's dive straight into her basic attack. Lan Yan's basic attack kit is simple but effective. Her normal attack allows her to perform up to 4 consecutive strikes that deal Anemo damage. Holding down the attack button consumes stamina and launches a Feather Moon Ring, dealing Anemo damage to all enemies in its path. Like most characters, her plunging attack deals AoE Anemo damage when she strikes the ground from mid-air, damaging enemies along her descent path. Lan Yan's Elemental Skill is a showcase of agility and precision. She summons the Swallow-Wisp Shield, a secret art passed down through generations. Upon activation, Lan Yan dashes forward, and if she makes contact with an enemy, she leaps back into the air, ready to unleash follow-up attacks. The Swallow-Wisp Shield offers protection with damage absorption scaling off her attack and boosts a 250% absorption efficiency against Anemo damage, making her a solid option for defensive support. While in midair, thanks to her Elemental Skill, you can press the Elemental Skill button again or hit the normal attack button to hurl out Feather Moon Rings, which spin between nearby enemies twice, dealing Anemo damage with each hit. If you hold the skill, it works differently. You'll enter an aiming mode where you can adjust the dash direction, giving you more control over her positioning in battle. Lan Yan Ultimate, Lan Yan will create a Feather Moon Swallow array, pulling in nearby opponents and objects and dealing multiple instances of AoE Anemo damage. Lan Yan have 2 main passive. The first is, when Lan Yan is on your team, creatures like crystal flies and other wildlife under the Other category in the Living Beings Wildlife tab of the archive will not be startled when you approach them. This is similar to Sayu's passive, making it much easier to collect crystal flies for condensed resin or other useful materials. No more chasing them down. And the second passive is, if Lan Yan's dash from her Elemental Skill comes into contact with an element like Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, the Swallow-Wisp Shield will undergo Elemental Absorption, converting the shield's properties to that element. This new shield has a 250% absorption efficiency against the absorbed element, and if Elemental Absorption occurs, her Feather Moon Rings will deal an extra hit of elemental damage of the same type as the absorbed element, dealing 50% of the original damage as bonus elemental damage. This additional damage counts as Elemental Skill damage, making it scale with talent levels and buffs related to Elemental Skill damage. In conclusion, Lan Yan is a unique new 4-star Anemo character who offers both defense and versatility. Her Swallow-Wisp Shield provides strong protection, especially with its Elemental Absorption mechanic, making it a flexible tool for various team compositions. Plus, her Wildlife Stealth ability is a handy bonus for exploration, similar to Sayu's. And guess what? She's a free character, so even if you think she might not be as strong as other characters, it's still a win. Free characters with utility and defensive capabilities are always valuable for both new and veteran players. But that's just my take. What do you think of Lan Yan? Will you add her to your team or are you still on the fence? Let me know.